Goedendag, and today I'm going to show you the bottom box, which is a relatively small box. It has a very obvious lid and it has buttons which you can push, and it gives a very satisfying click. And in order to open this box, there is a sequence of moves which will result in this slider moving to the right, and then you will be able to open the box. So let me open the box and then I will explain the mechanism to you. I believe it starts like this. No, that's a tricky thing. It's a very easy box to forget. Yes, it's that. And then you can move that one, pull that one, and then those two back to the right, to the front. And you can open up the lid. You can see the lid has a little pin which can only move when this part is moved. So that's the final objective of the box. And I really thought about putting the text open here so you knew that you could open the lid, but most people manage to open this box in about 10 minutes without that. So I think it's not really necessary. So closing the box without the lid. This one should be in the middle, which can be a little bit tricky. I should have practiced opening and closing this box a little bit more before starting this video, but okay. So now the box is in its closed position. The first version I made of this box wasn't made out of wood though. It was made out of plastic. But to make it a bit easier to explain, I removed the lid, which was a friction fit. So fortunately I was able to remove it. And you can see how the box is working. There's a lot of empty space because these sliders need to move. And the way the sliders are interacting is very straightforward. The sliders have holes and they are hooked like this. Not sure how good you can see this on video. They're hooked like this. This is the starting position of these two sliders. So this slider can move and this slider can move. And if you move this slider like this, then suddenly this one can move a little bit more because this hook is no longer in the way. And if you move that one, then this one can move again because this hole will allow this little pin to go inside. And by combining that, you can get an interlocking mechanism between all these parts. And as you can see, I made sure that you can slide these two in and then afterward you can put these two in. And one of the problems of this box, when I made this first version of plastic, was that the sliders had no friction, so they could move themselves. And the problem is, if you hold the box like this and give it a little shake and then like that, then the box is open suddenly. So all those steps can just be shook when the friction is not right. And it was a big problem in the beginning. But I still think it's a great box. It's great to give to someone who has not a lot of puzzle box experience. Understanding a simple mechanism like this really helps you understanding bigger and more complex boxes. Because a lot of boxes use multiple mechanisms combined. And that can be a lot to take in. But this box uses only one mechanism to open up the lid. And if you find a few boxes which use such a simple mechanism, you will be able to understand bigger mechanisms and be able to combine them. So making a simple box like this can really help with making more complex boxes in the future. So if you're at home and you like making things yourself, I really recommend making simple boxes, and it will improve your overall puzzle making capabilities, and you will be able to make more complex boxes in the future. If you don't want to miss my next video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you get a notification for the next one. And I hope to see you in that video.